For those who know me, you know that I love trapping. So here I have some of my favorite that I would like to show you. Um, these ones right here. This trap is the M15 bucket snare. This trap is simple and effective. Basically, it snaps into the side of the bucket, and the trigger mechanism is in the down of the bottom of the bucket. You can fill the bottom of the bucket with donuts or bear bait, so they start digging around in the bottom of it. When the bear reaches in and pulls the trigger, it activates the springs and the snap the bear by his front foot. You have to anchor the snare chain around the tree so you can hold the bear in place. This is a common foothold trap. I think everyone should have a handful of these in their arsenal. For those who are not familiar with this trap, is a trap that you anchor onto the ground and cover with dirt. When a coyote and fox presses their foot down on the pad, it releases the spring trap, holds the animal by the foot. This size trap is good for raccoons, foxes, and coyotes. I usually dig a hole directly in the front of the buried trap and put my scents and bait in the hole. On some con, when the animal comes to investigate and dig in the hole, it will get its foot trapped. These traps are outlawed in Florida, so I don't get to use them, but they are a great survival trap and don't take up much space. To take two in my bug out bag. This is my conibear trap setting tool. It's extremely difficult for me to press down and set a conibear trap, so I use these to leverage the spring down its place. I highly recommend using them. And this, of course, is a conibear trap. It's definitely one of my favorite traps for sure. They have been used by trappers for many years. When set up, basically, an animal will go through the trap. Triggering the trap or bait can be put on the trigger, so the animal will get trapped that way as well. These traps are great for raccoons, possums, beavers, and animals of that size. These traps can use on dry lands, set up in boxes or buckets, and they can even use underwater, catch otters and beavers. Like I said, they are one of my favorite traps, but unfortunately they are illegal in Florida, so I don't get to use them anymore, but I still think they're super cool. Luckily, I am able to use snares. As you've seen in my other videos, I make my own snares, but I've recently got these larger cable snares and I'm going to try and use them on larger animals, such as coyotes and wild beasts. And of course, I will make sure I take video and share with you my successes and failures with them. Recently, I already had a coyote. Avoid the one I set up on the trail. They are quite clever animals. I admire and respect them. This is also another new trap I have. I can use this one because it's legal in Florida. I only set it up once and something triggered it, but I did not catch anything. I'm going to give it another shot soon. This is a Colorum automatic spring trap. You put bait on the white T-trigger, and when the animal bites and lifts on that, springs a snare around the neck. You can set it, or you can do a live capture, or you can also adjust it, kill the captured animal, depending on your preference. This is my pound down stake that I hammer ground cable with. I am able to pound that rod down in the ground, and the end of it gets anchored in the ground, and I'm able to attach my snares to the other end of it and hold the animal in place. And this is just my trap kit that has a dirt sifter for my foothold traps and some baits that I use that I've been successful with. That's it. Thank you for watching.